don't move to those places that they're talking about. You're not welcome there. You're not welcome there. And I hope nobody takes this offensively when I say that, but you're not welcome there. Those are those people, cities, and streets. What's poppin', and welcome back to the Asha Everything channel. If you're A1, hello to my A1s. First of all, if you're new here, before we even jump into the topic, go ahead and hit thumbs up. I deserve y'all thumbs up because I'm gonna give you exactly what you're looking for. Whatever the title says right now, that is what you are here for, and I'm gonna make sure you receive it. Go ahead and give your girls a thumbs up, as well as go ahead and hit subscribe, because you're gonna find out my channel encompasses a lot of different things, but I definitely dive deep into Atlanta. This is a state, Georgia. This is where I'm from, born and raised. Never have lived outside of Georgia, so I know all things dealing with Georgia, and I currently live in Atlanta right now, so I got you. I can tell you everything about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into my intro because it's cute or whatever, and then we'll be right back. Last year was where the confidence resides. This year, we're gold digging. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I'm cute or whatever, but let's jump into the topic because I know that's what you're really here for. So why do I think people are moving? Why do I think people are moving to Atlanta? Let me jump into this. So as you guys know, I am from here, born and raised. Definitely a down south Georgia girl. That's me, period. It's nothing else, it's me. So what I think is the main reason people are flocking down here. So let's take it back maybe 2 years ago. This is pre-pandemic. I feel like majority of the people who are moving down here honestly saw the opportunity. They said Atlanta, first of all, Atlanta is one of the cheapest states to live in that's popping. Emphasis on that sentence. I said cheapest to live in that's popping. I didn't say just cheapest. I didn't say just popping. Because I can name a few other states, California, New York, Florida. Those states, in my opinion, are popping. Those are some popping states. And those are not the places that people are flocking to at an alarming rate. And we're gonna get into why I think that is, but let's talk more importantly about why people are moving to Atlanta, why y'all choosing Atlanta. So again, pre-COVID, I feel like they saw oh, the housing is cheaper there. If you're coming from a major city, if you're coming from a city that's not major, you know, no disrespect, but say you're coming from a Missouri or something like that, then you're oh, okay, well, I can afford that as well, because one thing that I love about my state is that, yes, you see one price, but if you go a little bit further out, and when I say little bit, I literally mean little bit further out, you're paying almost nothing to live in a major city. That is one of the main reasons I think people first started coming down here. Now, let's talk about a little bit dealing with COVID. When COVID popped off, and a lot of my subscribers be in my comments why y'all don't wear no masks? So I'm about to go ahead and lay it out for y'all right here. Boom, we finna talk about it. So May 2020 shook everybody up, right? Everybody was shooken up that year. If I'm not mistaken, we had a mandate. Literally, what I remember very well was us having a mandate in March, maybe April. My birthday is in May. I don't remember it being oh my God, you just gotta have that mask on. My fellow Georgians, Atlantans, y'all comment, y'all give us some good, because honestly, I don't remember it being that crazy. And I will literally say, just so I can be for sure with my facts, I'll say June and beyond. Governor Kemp, Brian Kemp is the governor of our state, and I very much remember him not making it a big deal and saying, hey, you can't do this, that, and the third if you don't have on the mask. I know California took masks very serious. I know New York took masks very serious. I fear Georgia was not one of the states that took it serious, and by that happening, our state looked open AF. We look very open. If you're not from here and you from all these other places, you get on Instagram, if you guys be on the Shade Room, other platforms, you seeing all these people lit every weekend and popping bottles, and it's over 100 people and they acting a fool. You're by right gonna be like, it must be sweet down there. They must not have nothing going on. That is the reason what made me feel like, okay, people saw that and they said, oh, I'm moving to Atlanta immediately. I'm stopping everything I'm doing and that's where I'm going. I feel as though that played a huge impact in the influx of people saying, you know what, this was a sign from God. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny when I say that, but I do. I feel like a lot of people said, this is a sign from God. I need to move to Atlanta because everyone else is going by these rules. They got these masks on. They taking it serious. And for some reason, everybody in Atlanta is still going out. The club is still bumping and nobody's sick. Like, it just felt like that for so long. So in my opinion, that is like one of the main reasons I feel like, you know, it has just been this burst of, I need to move to Atlanta. Another reason of why I feel like a lot of people have said, that's it, I'm moving to Atlanta. Me personally, I have seen a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of influencers decide to relocate here and say, I'm moving to Atlanta. Now, I don't know any big top brand, and when I say that, I mean people who have a lot of following, been doing YouTube or been on social media, period, for a very long time and have a following. So I wouldn't be able to give you guys a real good answer to that, but what I will say is a lot of them have decided to move here. And in my opinion, why I think some of your favorites have decided to move here is honestly solely because the type of home that they would purchase in maybe a LA or maybe a New York or even a Miami, it's almost like night and day here. And I'm not to say that Atlanta is not expensive, because to me, some of the places are very expensive, minimum of $3,000 for rent. Like, it's definitely like that here, so let's not get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, I do see oftentimes, you know, influencers will move to LA and then they say, never mind, I'm going to Atlanta. This is just my opinion. Again, I don't know any of them personally to say, but just from what I know, say I don't know, right? Say I live in a small town and say I'm a big time influencer. Everybody knows me in my city and I'm like, okay, I need to make this change. I need to move somewhere else and dominate another city. Like, say that's my thought process. If I had, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I make $15,000 a month. Let's just throw a number out there. I make $15,000 a month from doing promotions or doing club appearances or whatever it may have you as my profession. And I say, I want to move to another city and dominate. Just based off of the prices I've seen and I know of personally in a state like a New York, a state like a LA, in Atlanta, I'm picking Atlanta every time. Because to me, I feel like you can move here and you get a lot more bang for your buck. And in my opinion, Atlanta is the Black Mecca. Don't get me wrong, we love Miami, but Miami to me is Hispanic dominated. So if you are someone who is Hispanic and just me, and this is my opinion, that's probably where you need to be at, because you are gonna dominate that city, because I feel like a lot of people will gravitate towards you because you are like them, if that makes sense. Hopefully y'all follow what I'm saying. A New York, me personally, if I was Caucasian, New York, I would probably be more of a line with where I would head, because I feel like that's a city where it's about fashion. It's just, to me, the type of women I see do so well there. They're in New York. And I'm not, and when I say this, y'all, don't take this no wrong way, because I'm not saying any ethnicity can dominate. Let's throw that out there, because I do not need y'all in my comments, because I'm deleting them back and forth if y'all come for me about some dumb shit. I'm just saying in general, like, Atlanta is about black. Black, that's it. If you black, that's all. That's all you gotta have to come here. Because one thing I can say, and I'm only talking about the city of Atlanta. Now, outside of Georgia, can be back to Hicktown and all the type of craziness. I ain't even gonna hold you. But as far as the city of Atlanta, it's just like, it screams black excellence, it screams black Mecca. So with that being said, me personally, if I was an influencer, or if I was somebody who had this status, if I wanted to be a rapper, if I wanted to be a host, if I wanted to be a hairstylist, if I wanted to be a lash tech, if I wanted to be a clothing designer, if I wanted to be, like, it's so many different avenues, this is the place I would move to, me personally. Sorry to all my fellow Georgians, Atlantic. I'm like, girl, why is you making them want to move here even more? But I just gotta keep it real. That's why I do these videos, because I want y'all to feel like y'all are talking to somebody that truly know where they at. A lot of people are gonna do videos on Atlanta and they'll talk about it, but they don't really they not like that. Like, I ain't talking shit, because I don't watch nobody else videos on Atlanta, so just keep that a bug. But what I'm saying is, like, y'all are getting information from somebody who is here, currently lives here, has always lived in Georgia, knows, like, I know. So with that being said, it's just like, I'm trying to help y'all out. So I hope y'all take what I'm saying and like just listen to what I'm saying and apply it, especially if you're thinking about moving here. Now, a lot of you guys ask me about like, why? Okay, so we know why. So we've gotten to the place of knowing why people are moving here, why people are gravitating to Georgia. Let's talk about some places that you guys should look into moving. Now, I have already done a video on this, so I'm not gonna go too in depth, but I am gonna give you guys like a few pointers or tips on places. So I always started like this because I think this is easier to go through instead of just trying to like throw places out there and you trying to hurry me right down. I feel like if you're single, and I'm talking about single, successful, trying to be successful, maybe a kid, maybe not a kid, maybe some kids, more so single, and you're like, I want to move to Atlanta, and you want to be in the mix. Key emphasis on you want to be in the mix. I would advise you to look in Buckhead. I would advise you to look in Midtown, downtown, and I wouldn't go outside of maybe a 5 to 10 mile radius. Write that down, write that down. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Let's bring it on in. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. So, one thing about Atlanta, you see the glitz and glam, you see the high buildings, you see the ambiance, you see that stuff, right? Immediately outside of Atlanta is the hood. And I ain't talking about no play hood. I'm talking about the one that Young Thug, them, and Lil Baby and T.I. grew up on. Them ones. Those are the ones I'm talking about. So, sorry y'all. I be laughing because it's funny, but I'm being honest, like the hood with a T. So, me personally, if I was you, if you're not gonna pay city prices, and city prices right now, because honestly, and this is another thing I wanna add, because so many of you guys have moved here from wherever y'all came from, Jesus, prices was lower before y'all got here. Now, the minimum these apartments are going for, and I'm talking about a 1-bedroom that's not that big, it's like $1,650, $1,700. And I'm talking about for something decent. I'm not even talking about for like no freaking man. I'm talking about something decent in the city. And really, to be honest, 17, it's just, that's why I said 17 is what you need to be looking for a 1-bedroom if you're gonna stay in a Buckhead, Midtown, or a downtown area. So keep that in mind. So back to my single person without kids and just wanna be in the mix. I'm letting y'all, and this goes for anybody else too. Even if you get married and it's you and your wife, I'm just telling y'all how I think. I'm just thinking, if I'm married, why would I want to live dead smack in the city? Me and my wife gonna be divorced, but that's neither here nor there. The hood, back to what I was saying, the hood is right next door. As soon as you jump right out of downtown, you're literally in homeless and all kind of stuff land. Let's keep it a buck. So I always say, if you're not gonna pay city prices, you probably need to go 10-15 outside of the city. 10-15 means, okay, so what can I use as a good case? So next time y'all come down here, maybe when you pass, it's the exit before Auburn Ave. So matter of fact, right when you see the exit Auburn Ave, And I'm talking about if you're headed like towards 75 South, 20 East, 20 West, keep going, sis or sir. 10-15 minutes, because that's when it starts to get a little rough. And I don't think anybody should move here and be moving to nobody hood. So when y'all hear about Zone 1, Bankhead, Mechanicsville, Oakland, what they said, baby, from Oakland City, I don't think it's still here no more. But I'm saying all that to say, those places people be talking about that they live in, outside of Buckhead, and we're gonna talk about Buckhead in a minute, but outside of Buckhead, don't move to those places that they're talking about. You're not welcome there. You're not welcome there. And I hope nobody takes this offensively when I say that, but you're not welcome there. Those are those people, cities, and streets. Campbellton Road, Boulder Crest with Gucci, like, come on, y'all. Don't go them places. It be sounding cool on the rap songs when Gucci be like, just another day in the East Atlanta 6. Like, I get it. It's lit. You want to, you know what I'm saying? But don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's not for you. When you move here, you move to a Carrollton. You move to a Conyers. You move to a Stockbridge. You move to a Sandy Springs, a Alpharetta. You see what I'm saying? Those are not places people is claiming, you know? Don't move to the places people is claiming. No, College Park, that's what them not the ones, because you have to understand those rappers, majority of them came from nothing. Don't move. Why would you uproot your life that you done built somewhere else to go live in the hood? Okay, y'all, anyway, I'm getting off topic. So, like I said, singles, you wanna be in the mix, downtown, midtowns, Buckhead. If you have a girlfriend, guy friend, y'all together, I would say the same thing. Only thing is, I'm gonna be honest, Atlanta is one of the biggest cities to be distracted in. I actually was talking to this guy the other day. We was at the wing spot, and I can't remember how he said it, but he asked me, was I in a relationship? And I was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, dang. And I was like, what? And he was like, I'm praying for y'all. And I said, what? Why you say that? And he was like, it's extremely hard to be in a relationship in this city. And he was not lying. So take heed to what I'm saying, y'all. Take heed to what I'm saying. I know you and your man, y'all been together for 2 years, and you like, yes, it's time to move to Atlanta, child. But I'm gonna let y'all know now. Y'all gonna move to Atlanta and y'all gonna break up. Because he gonna be, first of all, it's something to do in this city every single day of the week. Y'all know that song? They teach little kids now, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday, then there's Monday. There's like, all your side, I'm being funny, but I'm dead the foot for real. Like, listen to me. Don't lose your man, don't lose your girl, move to Atlanta, especially if y'all look like something, baby. They out, they out, they out. I don't know why Atlanta has this stigma of, oh, everybody's gay. First of all, let me talk about that a little bit. Everyone is not gay here in Atlanta. Everybody is not a part of the LGBTQ plus community. Now, do we uplift that community? Do we love that community? Do we have spots to be turned up for that community? Do we? Yes, we do. We love our, like, what do y'all, like, I don't even know what y'all be, y'all be sounding crazy to me in the shade room, saying all the comments like Atlanta only got this and that. Y'all don't even live here. Y'all don't know for real. Who do y'all hang with? Like, it's people for everybody here. Atlanta is just about being black. If I was gay and I lived in Utah, I'm just throwing places out. If I was black and I lived in Utah, I would be on 2 wheels to Atlanta. And not because like, oh, Atlanta is just only for gays. No, it's black. It's just black, blickety black. Like, y'all be sounding crazy. So, yeah, so I want to throw that in this video as well. Anyway, back to where y'all should live, because I'm going to end it off with that, and then I'm going to see you guys in the next Atlanta video. So, like, if you have kids, say you have kids and you don't want to be in the mix, and you just like, I want to be in a nice school system, my kids can go in, I would say look into Cobb County. It's like the Marietta, Cobb County area. It's like up 75 North. I've heard from many people that they have an amazing school system for kids. So I would say look in Cobb County, look maybe in Norcross, Georgia. I think Sandy Springs is a little bit on the expensive that's probably not a word, but it's more on the expensive side. But it's nice schooling for your kids. Alpharetta. I would go to, let me think of some other places. It's not that places in Atlanta, like a Fulton County, which is Atlanta, doesn't have good schools. I'm sure they do. It's just you gonna be paying an arm and a leg live in Atlanta. I'm being honest. And then if you have kids, you can't get nothing less than a 3-bedroom. Unless you a millionaire or half a millionaire and you watching this, then that's the place for you. Go ahead and put your kids in APS school system, or put them in the best school in APS school system, because APS is definitely Title I. And if you are a mom or a father, you know what Title I means. So yeah. So what else? Some more places y'all be saying. Just look at counties like Henry County, Newton County, Noonan. Like, don't move here and just feel like, oh, I just gotta move to, my address has to say Atlanta. That's where you gonna mess up every time, because it's extremely expensive to have, just to even have an Atlanta, have your, dang, I can't even think of what it's called, I'm tripping. But you know what I mean, your address and say Atlanta, Georgia. Your freaking property taxes is gonna go from being, maybe $200-300 to thousands of dollars. Just because you live in Atlanta. Like, that's how it works here. Just having Atlanta in your, it's like, boom, now you paying thousands of dollars for a house that if you was just one county over, you'll be paying way less. So you gotta think about those things. I'm trying to think of some more places, and I'll just probably put a list of counties or cities that I recommend, and I'll put that down in the description box just so you guys can have an idea. But again, I'll go more and more in detail as these videos go on, because I want to continue doing this Atlanta series, because I see so many of you guys literally ask me questions all day long, like how should I do it, when should I do it. So yeah, I got y'all back. Another thing I want to say too is the best time I would recommend to move here definitely would be after the summer. And that's probably around the board, but I just feel like the houses do, okay, so when I see, like even when it's time for myself to move to a new apartment, I always choose like a January, February, or I choose like a September and beyond, because those are months where you want to move here in months where people are like broke. I know that sounds weird, but like you'll get better deals. It'll be easier for you to move. It just won't be as much of a hassle when you try to move right when people get in like their taxes, or people just haven't with Christmas shopping, like big holidays like that. I try to stay away from, or stay in, because that always lets me know that I'll be able to get what I want. So you want to get in before everybody's taxes start coming in. That's when you want to be moving, immediately after a Christmas or after a big holiday where you gotta like spend money. Those are the times that I would recommend for you to move here. So yeah, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm not sure how long I've been thus far. I try to keep these videos between 20 to 30 minutes long, but I will be doing more. I do have another topic on Atlanta coming up this week, and I'll be talking about why you guys shouldn't move here. Yeah, because there's some things y'all need to know. And again, anything that I have told you guys thus far is done with love, so don't feel like I'm trying to make y'all not move, whatever. I just want y'all to know, because it's one thing to go somewhere for a weekend and be like, oh hell yeah, I'm moving to Atlanta. I've seen a lot of people move here, and I've seen mixed reviews. I've seen some people say this is the best thing they've ever done, and I've seen people say they hate it here, literally. So it's all about you and the kind of person you are, and that's why I'm really big on, like, are you single? Are you married? Do you have kids? Are you looking to be in a committed relationship? I ask those questions because all of that stuff will matter moving to this city. I kid you guys not. And when I say that, emphasis on this city, emphasis on Atlanta, peace up, A-Town down. That's what I'm saying emphasis on, not emphasis on freaking Hinesville, Georgia. I'm just thinking of somewhere. Somebody in Atlanta. Because again, outside of 285, if you guys are familiar with 285, when T.I. said ride down 285, and I'm focused, like y'all have y'all major highways, your 95s and 75s or whatever. 285 is this, the circle. Outside of 285, you in Whoville. Okay? So with that being said, I'm saying all that to say, like, just be mindful when you're moving. Don't move because of the hype. Move with intent to grow, to be successful. Atlanta is the Black Mecca, and I want you guys to be successful. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on why I think everybody is in a rush to move here. And I feel y'all, because baby, if I didn't live here, I'd be on my way too. No kizzy, okay? See, I try to talk to y'all professional, but then I throw my Atlanta slang in there a little bit, because y'all gotta get what y'all getting. But I like to keep it professional in the same breath. So I hope you guys again are enjoying these videos, and I will be doing more of this. I will make sure I add the series on the back end, so if you guys want to check out any of my other videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.